extreme radicals that gay bash and all that shit. So I mean, I accept it because, you know, not that I don't have a choice, but they're people, they're human beings.
Are you trying to backpedal from your homophobia?
It may be, you know, whatever their reason for their homosexuality is their reason, you know. I don't know them from Adam, and so I can't just go in and say, oh, you can't be homosexual because then I can't have a family. But,
Did you just try to connect you not having a family with people being gay?
oh, it looks like I'm going to have to continue this with part two, so, I'll be back. Part two. And I noticed that my camera is on delay. You know what? I noticed a lot of my videos have my camera on delay. I hope y'all don't mind because even if you just want to kind of sit there and listen to my voice, that'll be better. Because I know sometimes I can be distracted by things like if I watch movies and the mouth is moving fast.
Uh, okay, I don't mind watching your videos. I don't mind listening to your voice. You have a very pleasant voice, and you look very cute.
Faster than the words, I get distracted by it the whole time. But anyway,
It does look that way.
focus.
Yes, we should focus.
Liberation. Female liberation. Okay, these were the days when men could just whistle at the fine, sexy mama. And he could hump whoever he wanted because that was just, it was a man's world. James Brown said it oh so eloquently.
What? Jesus. Okay. Please continue.
It's a man's world. And women didn't like that, especially since women figured they didn't, of course, you know, women felt like they didn't need men. They didn't need men.
No, I think that women felt that they don't need men's help to be something or to make something of themselves.
To satisfy their needs, or financially they didn't need men, and, you know, men are
As a grown up, you don't need other grown ups to help you. You need to be able to support yourself. Otherwise, you're doomed.
sweaty, disgusting pigs that, you know, only think about themselves. And again, you know, the woman started this. The woman started this because back before feminism, that was Martin Luther King days, Malcolm X days, and even before that. Black men and women were so.
During Martin Luther King's time, there was actually feminism. Actually, second wave feminism was very well established, and actually, feminists tried to use Dr. King's ideas, and they tried to connect the uh, black people's liberation to women's liberation, actually.
Focused on just moving up. If you look at Black Panthers wasn't an all male thing. It was strong men, strong black men working with strong black women side by side as equals, trying to make a better tomorrow for themselves and the next generation, so that we can kind of see that equal standing, like, so we could be equals. And they wanted the family. It was all about the kids getting education. Black people were doing a thing back then. There's no doubt about that. I even want to do a video on integration and how, you know, the pros and cons of that. And
The Black Panthers were an extreme ideological movement who based a lot of their actions on hate and racism towards white people. So I don't see them as a positive force in the world. So, yeah.
I don't want to knock us backwards, but there were pros, and then there are many cons, but there were many pros. But I'll get to that in another video. Liberation. So with the females, No. Yeah, but the females being able to just have sex whenever they wanted, which was what that was. That's the porn. And then Marilyn Monroe came out as the sex symbol of what, the '60s, and with that, women felt sexually empowered.
So, I mean, having sex with many people is not particularly good. I mean, there are STDs and all kinds of nasty shit. But again, it's people's choice. Why demonize it?
Like they could just go out and see a man on a bus and say, "Hey, let's bone." But
What's wrong with that? I kind of like that.
men were with it because it was such a change. Like women came from being prudes or whatever to like just being free. Just take me now. And men like that, so they let it go on. Yes, men let that shit happen because men could have been like, "No, that's you, whore. You can't do that and this and that." But they were so with it because it was just so,
Well, men potentially like easy sex. No news here.
But I keep losing my train of thought. I'm so sorry, y'all.
No problem, but you do that all the time, and you promise to focus.
So men were with it, which made it kind of acceptable for women to do that at first. But then it was like, man, these women are just flaunting their shit all over the place. But I want to just skip ahead to how all that translates to today and my family that they fucked up. So, with black women adopting the white woman's theories and lesbian views of equality in the feminist.
Lesbian views on equality. Fuck me, that's fucking retarded. Oh, fuck. So you have to be a lesbian to fight for equal rights for a particular group? Is that what you're trying to say?
The movement, and then sexual liberation, and then sexual equality in the liberation movement. That was the
Take a deep breath.
white people's thing. So, of course, they kind of
So it's not about racism. White people are to blame for your family
feel more
or potential family.
comfortable with it already. And just like slavery is in our invented memory,
Oh, here we go. We're going to talk about slavery. Okay.
that sort of thing is in white people's invented memory. They have their own invented memory, so that for them it's more acceptable, but not quite. But
What the fuck is an invented memory?
they know how to hide it. Now, black women, against with the last video that I put out, the pride thing with the pro-life and pro-choice, black women are automatically more pro-life because
How the fuck do you know that? Do you have any statistics on that?
of their feeling of religion and then the pride where I'm a strong black individual woman. There's no reason I should give up the life of my baby. You know,
Yes, there is a reason. If you cannot fucking raise that baby, if you're poor as fuck, there's no reason to have a baby.
just because the man is a no good motherfucker. So she keeps the baby, but I don't. I'll give you my view real quick, a 30-second view on how I feel about abortion. Like, I believe in reincarnation in a sense. Like, before you
Oh, fuck.
take that step to nirvana, and if you feel like if the people who let material things bring them back into this world, i.e., say I had a great grandfather that just loved fucking money and invested in different housing and real estate. And when he was dying, he was like, yeah, I don't want to let go of my real estate. He didn't want to give away his shit in his will. I believe he's one day to be reincarnated and put on this earth again if you really wanted his fucking monetary shit so much.
That's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard. I mean, and I do know like doctrines of Scientology and Mormonism, and that shit just fuck. I did not expect that shit.
So what if I get pregnant? Now that could be my great
Oh no, she's not gonna do it.
great grandfather. I know it sounds crazy, but it could be my great 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 grandfather. And I
Oh, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. I just. Where do you get that stuff?
killed him. That's how I feel about that.
Yes, you should abort your great 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 grandfather. You should. Otherwise, it's fucked up.
So I mean, again, men believe, okay, with the liberation movement, you got the choice, and white women are more pro-choice because they have that reputation. I'm sorry, I just went. They have that reputation
This is getting racist. What reputation?
or that image to uphold in the community where, oh, you know how that would make us look. So, they encourage or there's this feeling of encouragement in getting the abortion. Because the kids are like, oh,
So white women have abortions because they have an image to keep in the community. I guess that is valid for some people, but man, are you wrong.
I don't want my parents to go through that or whatever the case. But black people, you know how that goes. Now, I forgot what I was talking about again. Um,
Focus?
um, it's difficult. My eyes just blinked out of sync. Okay. Now, men believe that we should just go out if they get pregnant. They believe, well, you have the choice to go out and get an abortion if you accidentally get pregnant. So why do you want to kind of throw us under the bus and say, go get, instead of getting an abortion, you want half of my shit? And then, um,
Yeah, I can agree. Alimony is shit. It should be abolished.
I was listening to Sergeant Willie Pete one day in one of his videos that he has on Gen X, and he was like, well, women, you have with the liberation movement that you asked for, women, um, you can go out and get abortions and, stop blaming brothers for all your faults and shit. And
People should really stop blaming other people for their own mistakes.
he was like, well, in the 2000s, everyone's doing it. Now, I don't mean to throw this shit in his face, but I mean, he said it without pause at all. Like, he saw it from the male's point of view, and I respect that. As a man, I respect his honesty. And as a woman, I feel like my point of view should be thrown out there about abortions and all that shit. I don't believe in abortion. I don't believe in having sex.
Just because you don't believe in abortion, that doesn't mean that other people cannot use them. Okay? Other people can use that service all they want. That's called being a liberal, or being in a liberal society.
With a million different guys before, younger.
You talk like you have to have sex with a million other men, and you don't have to.
So just because you have, I don't fucking, you can't even reverse this shit. I don't even know where the point was that it got to this point where you can't even look at a man without feeling some kind of way sexually, or you can't have a non-sexual bond between a man and you.
Of course you can. You can always have male friends that usually don't have sex with. Continuing in part 4.